I believe Croatia needs to immediately invest through foreign international relations via USAID and the State Department uh, to directly recruit for intelligence services and monitoring to influence the students that are being educated at the Economics Institute at the Faculty of Economics and Business at the University of Zagreb. This is a NATO country um, in Eastern Europe with a young generation that's believed to otherwise be influenced in the previous wars and feel abandoned by the Americans. So, with no ties in a full year in the master's program here, I was the only international student of one of only 20 Americans here, getting my graduate or doing any graduate studies here in the country. Uh, this is going to be a critical geopolitical, strategical place to invest in that's going to impact the future in this war and this financial global crisis and food crisis. So I'm suggesting that we invest in recruiting otherwise potentially radicalized students that are being approached and who have informed me they've been recruited and even attended a paramilitary event for the Bosnian Kosovo uh, situation that's happening. There was a paramilitary unit ready to go at the election for the prime minister, which was won, but for which he stepped down. I'm sorry, first president, and now he's the prime minister. And as I've been told, is Serbia's bitch boy now. So um, this is the common element of thought amongst the youth who are studying at the highest level at their highest institution in this country. They, after living here, there's no Americans, there are no American ties. NATO's never mentioned, and is Ukraine, frankly. And America, they felt abandoned by the Americans. They see themselves as still part of some lasting Yugoslavian concept as a people, singular people, and with, and they've told me that it's their belief that currently there is a still a full fledged civil war breaking out, and could get. They all believe and feel as if they're ready for war any second, and they're thinking in the context of just wiping Serbia and Kosovo out, and there seems to be no other plan. They don't seem to be, other than institutionally and educationally through the small program I'm in, teaching us about how to cooperate with the EU, get into the OECD, and I've attended a seminar for that, assisting Croatia into OECD, and their membership status seems in serious doubt based on what I observed and how many of the um, submitted reforms and articles that they needed to file in time for, because the last meeting before it's decided whether they'll join the OECD, be able to be one of the 6 candidates of, I believe they're picking 2 of 6 countries, and Croatia so far has the least documents turned in. I'm seeing it firsthand in the lectures in my courses and getting my master's in economics. There are very few professors that speak English. Not many people speak English, and uh, this country is going to be needed to be seen as an ally, and I think it's a good way to uh, re-educate the public and dissuade them, especially at these institutions like for example, 100,000 people are part of the University of Zagreb system. There's a whole plethora of youth making up the future of this country that will soon become decision makers. I believe it's in the best interest of the country and the world, in America's, to invest in countering or monitoring any attempts at recruitment from radicalized groups and paramilitary units like the one I personally witnessed and encountered this year, as of, in July 2022. The date of the recording today is July 27th, or July 28th, I'm sorry, 2022. I'm here in Zagreb, Croatia. My name is Andreas Xavier Samaniego Clark. And I would conclude that we invest in recruiting people that would be helpful as youth leaders in the new progressive way that Croatia's democratic and political future exists as it becomes a full Euro member, transitioning off of their kuna currency to the full euro. And in order for this to happen and to dissuade any attempts to have that transition happen smoothly is something I expect could occur, tampering, and there's a cultural at the top, institutional, and even in the youth psychology amongst them, that they are still fourth is in China, Russia, US, and then Yugoslavia. And I believe this won't be helpful with their lack of state media. It's, I believe, important for the future youth who are otherwise going to be going into these potentially for money, because there's not much to be made here at all. For these young kids, I've seen them work full time as they're working in high levels of education and economics, and being taught by professors who are cabinet members, informing institutional law and the framework of legislature that needs to be in line with the EU in order for them to comply. It needs to conform with the OECD mandates, which they're not even close to. So, and that during this time, particularly, I believe it'll be necessary to make sure the youth are not, radicalized and mobilized quickly and influenced into joining opposing an enemy ideological, if not violent, organizations, funded, of course, by potential larger threats from Russia, China, anything to disrupt Croatia's integration into the European Union and into the full-fledged Euro membership status that will be the essential, element of elevated status necessary for them to change an otherwise unstable democracy next to warring countries that are part of former Yugoslavia, who they feel close ties to, and with feelings of no connection to the West, specifically America. And as far as the EU is concerned, they don't. The fact they are never even mentioned as